There's 30 cows in the field, out in the field. 30 cows, okay? 30 cows are in the field. 28 chickens. Okay, we got 30 cows, 28 chickens. My question is, how many did not? Alright, welcome back, folks. It's been a while. It's been, you all know everything that's been going on here. Today, I got a new gold tone banjo here. And maybe you can see gold tone. Beautiful banjo. It ain't new. I misspoke there a little bit. It's not brand new. It's a fairly new banjo. And someone did a horrible thing to it, setting it up. They tried to set it up and tried to adjust the head or tune the head or whatever. I'm going to get you and bring you over here and I'll show it, show it to you up closer. And I'll tell you what we got to do and show you what they did that we have to fix. Wow. I'm going to get you right now and do that. Hold on. I'll give you an up close view here first what the banjo looks like. Gold tone. These are becoming very, very popular banjos. I've never owned one myself, but I've played a few and they're pretty nice. Boy, it looks like brand new, man. It really does. But it's not brand new. Those thumb screws have got a Phillips head. Never saw that before. It says gold tone engraved in it right here. I just smeared fingerprints all over it. Tailpiece, bridge. That looks like a Snuffy Smith bridge, the way it leans back. If you can see that. But it's not Snuffy Smith. I guess it's a gold tone bridge. Maybe I can just hold the banjo up here and show you the back of it, what it looks like. Keys. It's got really well geared ratio keys. I don't know what the ratio is on those keys, but they're geared really nice, man. Almost like fine tuners compared to my 11 to 1s on my banjo. Alright, one of the things that they did is try to tune this head and adjust it. And this was the same thing I showed you on another banjo. But you want to look at this hoop right here, right around. Look at the surface of the head, okay? And the height, the loop hoop is sticking up higher than the head. You see what I mean? That's supposed to be even all the way around. Maybe you see it better if I got up closer to it. Okay, you come around here, there's about halfway, and check that out. The hoop starts to go lower than, almost lower than the surface of the head. Show you again here closer. If I can get down there. See how little bit it sticks up higher than the surface of the head, and when I come around here it gets higher and higher and higher than the surface of the head. That's really terribly uneven. This side's like that too. It's fairly high right there. As you come around, I gotta take that armrest off. Gotta get that off, and we'll definitely be using a drum dial again for this. And another thing is the nut action. That is way too high, man. Banjos, I generally set the nut action on the first fret action at 10 to 12 thousandths. I don't even know what that is. Well, I've got a 10 right here. It's hard to do this with the camera in one hand. And I can stick that under there and play the note. See that? So it's way more than 10,000. We get it down to 10 to 12,000. I'll be happy with that. Check that out. Man, that's very hard to push that down. You know, banjo playing goes by very fast. You don't have a lot of time with all those notes. you know, you don't want to have to push your string down very far. Now the action looks pretty good down here. We'll leave that alone. And the bridge needs to be moved back. It's intonating a little bit sharp. So I guess first thing I'll do is take the resonator off. Or maybe we'll just start filing on this nut. How about that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the nut action right first. Gold tongue. Somebody's already put the tacks in the neck there for the 5th string. That's already done. But this is way, way high. I've already got the files out here I need and the 10,000ths thing. I'm just going to get it close to 10,000ths. It doesn't have to be exactly that. This file right here. You want to file these in line with the peg of the string you're working on, and you want to angle. You don't want to file straight down like that. You want to file the same angle the headstock is, or if some of you say peg head, that's definitely a bone nut, man. These things, these files bite in. They bite in there fast, man. It still rings out with this feeler's gauge under it. So we go a little more on that. My buddy Todd Taylor, a lot of y'all may know him from here on YouTube. Todd Taylor, I think he went with gold tone banjos. I think that's what he's playing now. I do not want to overshoot this now. I can build it back or make a new nut if I do, but we're getting there. All of them rings out, man. Maybe not the first one. I think it's popping up. Yeah, it'll ring out too. All of them is. Still got a ways to go. Exactly in tune, but you can still go a little more on there, only not that low. Still could go a little bit, tiny bit on that. I'm going to do it. We're almost there. You can hear I'm hitting the string pretty hard, and it's not buzzing. And like I say, banjo playing goes by so fast. You know, you don't have very much time to push a string down very far, because you're not going to be there very long. Wow, those things files bite in. I better put the string back in it. I think I'm going to let it go right there. That's probably about 12,000ths. I'm going to leave that alone. See, I can stick the feeler's gauge under the 3rd string and play it. I'm going to eliminate that problem. I need this other file. This side of it. I've got 4 files here. Actually 2 files, but each side of the file has a file. If that That makes sense. Files toward the peg. That's definitely bone. No question about that. Perfect, man. Hit that the first time. I think the second one rings too with the... Yeah. Right. Wow, that file bites in big time into that bone. I'm going to stop right there, I think. Those are way higher ratio tuning machines than my banjo is. That's perfect, man. Yeah, that's it. The railroad spikes. You can't even see them. I don't know if I can make you see them or not from this angle. They run under the string. I'm sorry about all the wonderful camera work. Here's the 5th key. Okay, the string runs down through here. The spikes are under the string. And I think you can see them. There's one here, 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 here. 5 of those. No, 4 of them. I thought there was 5. Anyways, they're all out of line with each other. There's nothing I can do about that except pull them out. Well, now that I look at it, actually one is out of line pretty bad. And it's that one. On the 9th fret. It still works okay, I guess, but anyways, we got to, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to change the spikes. I'll take the back off of it, and we'll get inside here and see about tightening this, getting this head even. It's way off, man. It's really tight back here and looser up here. The head's tight, actually. Oh, wouldn't you know? I'm glad it's got a Phillips head screw on the top of them, because that's what I'm going to have to get those out. You should never put those in that tight. Hold on. Okay, so the armrest here is 7mm. Man, that was not even tight at all. There's the old faithful armrest. I'm just going to lay it there. And the brackets back here are 6mm. I've already set up for that right there. But I want to look at this first. See, what we got to do is back here where it's cranked so tight, we got to loosen. And up here where the hoop is higher than the surface of the head, we got to tighten that. So we got to start, about in this area, loosen all the way around to about right there. So just about half, this whole half of the head here, we got to loosen all that. And you can do that under string tension, just about halfway to just about halfway. You can do that under string tension. The key here is just going in very small increments, tiny ones. Or you can snap that head, man. Oh yeah, they got the tailpiece screwed way down too far on it too. We have to loosen the strings to move that. Though loosening the head will, to some degree, loosen it as well. Now I'm not going to hold you all here for all this, because it's just a long, very slow, boring process that has to be done. Oh, suey! When that hoop starts coming up higher than the surface of the head, then we'll even it up by tightening the hoop up here tighter. Hear it? Hear it let go there. I don't know if the camera got that or not. Like I say, it's loosened up. It's super hot here. So the little fan is quite nice. I can already see a huge difference in that. Now it's tighter in this area. Boy, that head was tight, man. It's tighter in this area. So I'm going to start at the rear end, all the way down here, and come up this way. There, you probably heard that one. I don't know who set this banjo up like this, but good God, man, they sure missed it. I need to do that same thing, come up around this area right here. Hear that thing's changing, man. Ever so slightly. A little bit at a time. That's what you gotta do. Look at it, and we'll put the drum dial on it when we start getting close. We're nowhere near close right now. Okay. I'm coming right up that same area again. Mostly right in here. Let's go one past that for starts. I hope the camera's picking this up over that fan. This thing is making all kinds of noises. That will warp, if you leave this alone, if I leave it like it was, eventually it will warp the hoop. This hoop that goes around the front top of the head. Like I say though, it's going to take a long time to get that even and right, and I'm not going to hold you here through all of it. Maybe I'll bring you back. I need to get this area right here again. It's coming, but it's just very... It sure had that cranked down. I'm not going to keep you here throughout all this, but I'll bring you back when we've made some progress. Have a look. So I got the hoop even all the way around. Got the drum dial. I didn't put it back, but it's reading 88 all the way around the thing. I haven't put the armrest back on it yet. Anyways, I was getting ready to put the resonator back on, and I saw this. Check that out, man. And it's viewable with the resonator on there. I can just take my finger, see, and chip that away. See what I mean? It's taking a hit or something right there. Get those pieces out. Somebody step on those, it would hurt. But I'm going to take some sandpaper, about a 800, 900 grit, smooth that over, and we'll fix that. All it is paint, man. Blackish paint. And I have these that we're going to fix it with. Touch-up markers. You won't be able to tell this place ever existed. So let me get some sandpaper to get geared up here. I'll bring you right back and we'll fix that. Luckily, whatever did this didn't hurt the wood. It's just rough around there where the paint is. And I've got some 800 grit paper here. I can't get in there with a block to do anything. So we'll just smooth it over like this. Just so it's smooth. There's pieces coming off of it. More pieces. little lip in there makes it hard to work. I don't know if you're seeing. I hope you can see. I'm trying to hold the camera so you can see what's going down. These few more little pieces came off. And that's okay. It's, anything that's loose, we don't want it. So it's free to come off and leave. There's another tiny chunk. I can barely feel that now. A little bit right there. There's another chunk came off. And you're going to be able to feel it. I think I can make it invisible to the eyeball. It's pretty good. There's a chunk right there. It's ready. There it came. You see that? Pretty big chunk inside of there. It came off. You can still feel it a little bit now again. We don't want that. Trying to keep it in the camera. So you guys, I know this video is getting kind of long. I didn't expect to find this. He says go ahead and fix it, so we'll cover it up, rather. There we go. Alright. Now, we need to determine what color marker we want to cover that with. It's not, it's got a thing on the back here. Blender. BL. We'll start with that. Blender BL. Obviously it's going to take me a while to find it. Those are turned every way but straight. There it is. I think. Blender BL. Let's try that. I should turn the fan off, but I ain't gonna. See what this looks like. No, that's not going to be dark enough. It's clear. Alright. Try the black if I can find it. Okay, I found the black one. This is like a satin black. I may have to use that blender to blend it, but I don't know, it's looking pretty good. These things are nice, man. I've used them on a lot of instruments. Some of them, like this one I'm using right now, is like a foam tip. So you can kind of paint with it. Unless you shake like I do. Somebody asked me why I wasn't wearing the gloves. I do wear them when I play music. And they work, man. I'm going to show you all that now that things have finally slowed down a little bit. They work when I'm playing music, but I'm afraid if I wear them all the time, they might not work so well when I really need them. Playing music, that is. I hope that's in the camera. I think it is. And you can see there how it's looking. You can hardly tell it already. When that dries, I'll have to go over it again and use that blender. I think that's enough. Yeah. When it dries, I'll have to go over it again with the blender, and I'll bring you back for that. Alright, there's the sticker. Can you tell it? Can you tell where it is? At least your eye doesn't get sucked there anymore. Alright, I'm going to put the back on and I'll see you in a few. And there she is. It's a done deal. She's all back together and you can't tell it, man. I did set the intonation. I forgot to put it on camera, but I'll show you real quick. That's a harmonic note, 4th string to 12th fret, and here's noted. It's perfect. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you learned something about banjos today. A gold tone. I don't forgot what I said it was. A 250. I can see it there. I think that's a bg250f. You can look it up. They run several $1,000s. This one does not, but they get pretty expensive. Thanks for watching. Cheers to you. You're always down there like that. See you next time.